The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. And on tap tonight, it's Oklahoma City going up against Washington. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Randall, Mcadoo out there with Robinson. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. And for the Thunder, Drexler is out there with Doncic. Then it's Duncan. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's KD in at the 3 spot.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. Here's Russell. Pass to Mcadoo. Lets it go with a 3. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, when you're super creative like D'Angelo is, playing in the pick and roll becomes a really fun game within the game.
Here's Doncic, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Roy. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Man, Roy can fly.
Outside, Drexler. Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. Randall grabs the board.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And Drummond kicks to Duncan. Out to KD. Down low. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Outside Roy. Robinson sets a screen for Roy. Cans the shot from the wing. Roy's got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mcadoo, the pass to Roy. Here's the screen. No good from outside.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And it's Washington's ball. Pass to Russell. 3-pointer. It's good from long range.
Timeout.
And D'Angelo needs just a little sliver of space to let that rip.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And Oklahoma City making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Doncic. Pass to DeRozan. KD a screen on Roy. And it's DeRozan missing. Washington leading now by 8. Here's Mcadoo. Poked away. Bounce pass from Randall. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And Washington going with a whole new group here. White, wide open. He fires. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the middle. Knocked loose. It's stolen by White. Anunoby against DeRozan. Howard setting the pick for White. Takes it inside. Pass to Howard. On the wing, Markkanen. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Doncic has gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. DeRozan against Anunoby. Howard with a screen on Doncic. And White kicks to Howard. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Anunoby, good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. A different look for Oklahoma City. DeBusschere comes in for Tim Duncan. Davis is subbed in for Doncic. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. DeRozan against Anunoby. To end the drought. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
The flush. DeMar getting up.
White against Davis. Davis setting the pick for White. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. .32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Markkanen from outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And White kicks to Davis. Hits the three-point bomb.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
To the paint. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And so it's Washington with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
So with Wade on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Robinson is out there with Mcadoo. Then it's Russell. Then it's Randall. And it's Roy in at the shooting guard. And Mcadoo kicks to Russell. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Mcadoo misses. Oklahoma City trails by 14. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Mcadoo. Robinson dishes to Roy. Nice ball movement by Washington. No one covering. Russell's got 6.
Well, excellent awareness. Enough room for D'Angelo to squeeze one off that time.
And Davis, here we go. Here's Drummond. Rebound, Washington. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Russell. Here's Mcadoo. Stolen by DeBusschere. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, they get a hand on it. Washington with the rebound. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Russell kicks to Robinson. It's Russell with the drive. Makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
Good penetration for D'Lo right there. Real nimble on the inside and finds an angle.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Thunder. Drexler comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Washington making some changes. Washington leading now by 19. Howard with a screen on Davis. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
I think that's Dwight Howard's favorite play. He loves going up for the oop. Outstanding chemistry between him and his teammate there.
Now Davis. Nothing on the board. Drexler outside. Knocked away. And stolen by Anunoby. And White with the stuff.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
KD passes to Drexler. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Drexler kicks to DeBusschere. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Drexler's shot is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Pass to Durant. Over Markkanen. Markkanen with the block.
And Markkanen showing all 7 foot of himself there.
Here's Davis driving in. Thunder with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Washington now. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Here's Anunoby. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They get it back. Drexler passes to Durant. It's another look. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Kobe White.
I think he just has a great feel for what the defender is thinking. Durant using the up fake there to draw the foul.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for DeBusschere. And Doncic is subbed in for Baron Davis. And here's White. He has 6. Here's Davis. That one, no good. Nice D from Duncan. Here's Durant. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Washington. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Tenacious on the inside. Davis great at getting interior positioning and then capitalizing.
34 seconds left in the first half of the game. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Markkanen, and the layup is good. Markkanen's got 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct
just fanning the Flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
White against Doncic. Clock at 6. Drexler inside. That one misses.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And so it's Washington having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at D'Angelo Russell, what a contribution.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Duncan is out there with Durant. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Drexler in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Russell finds Robinson. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough.
The previous play is under review.
Technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Drexler against Roy. Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
Russell kicks to Mcadoo. And it's Luka with the rebound. McAdoo's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And stolen by Russell.
And tried to break him down with the crossover, but the quick hands on D, and suddenly we're going the other way.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. And here's Doncic from the arc. Here's Duncan, tries again, and it's good on the layup.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
And he banks in the layup. McAdoo's got 5 now.
And well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Start it.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And the rejection by Roy. Right side Robinson. Here's Mcadoo. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 8.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
Doncic feeling it out. Over Russell. Doncic with the bucket.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Russell with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Mcadoo. Back to Russell. They set the pick. And that one, good.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting from just about anywhere.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Kicks it out to Drexler. Back to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. KD dishes to Duncan. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. Drexler against Roy. Drills the three-pointer. Roy's got 7.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
Pass to Mcadoo. And again, Washington with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Yep, that one goes.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. DeBusschere, he's checked in for Duncan. DeRozan comes in for Kevin Durant. Davis is subbed in for Clyde Drexler. There's a good screen. Russell passes to Mcadoo. No coverage that time. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Pass to Mcadoo. Beyond the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Now Doncic. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Doncic has got 8.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so it's Washington with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Wade on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Mcadoo out there with Randall. Then it's Robinson, and it's Roy in at the shooting guard position. Now here's DeRozan. Driving the lane. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game, don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless. He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Oklahoma City. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
DeBusschere, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Davis with a screen on Davis.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling him.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. White finds Davis. From deep. The Thunder pull it in. And here's Davis for three. Drops in the tray. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And that sends Anthony Davis to the free throw line. That's on Dave DeBusschere. And the Thunder with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Davis. Duncan comes in for DeBusschere. And Doncic is subbed in for Davis.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And Drummond kicks to Drexler. Doncic outside. And stolen by Anunoby. And here we go. Washington fast break. And here's Davis for three. Cans it from downtown.
Good aggressiveness from Anthony Davis, ready to shoot it as soon as that ball touched his fingertips.
Here's Drexler. Anunoby sends it back. Here's White. Davis with a screen on Doncic from downtown. And Davis with the basket on the assist by White.
Yeah, when Davis is on like this, there's really not much you're going to be able to do about it.
Tries the spin move to stop the run. And Doncic lays it in.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. White finds Davis. And again, Washington with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
White against Doncic. Nifty move. The kick out to Anunoby. The three-pointer, no good. And here are the Thunder now. Here's Drexler. Rebounded by Howard. Washington controlling the game. Washington calls timeout. They're leading by 46. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Roy. Shoots the three. The Thunder pull it in.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to KD. Doncic outside. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And the officials will call the illegal
Screen.
screen right there.
That way.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Duncan outside. Oklahoma City moving it around. Russell against Doncic. Over Russell. Doncic, no good. And Washington has possession. Over to the left wing. Here's Mcadoo. Drains it from beyond the arc.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
That free throw good from Doncic. Both free throws good from Doncic. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Washington can just let the clock run down here. Russell passes to Mcadoo. And again, Washington with the triple.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Drexler scanning the floor. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Davis.